Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Friday, August 28th, 2020, and as you can see in the title, we have breaking news because the new second stimulus check bill that is set to pass is now here. It's now officially back in discussions. So in today's video, we're first going to go over how Nancy Pelosi and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows had a meeting yesterday for the first time in weeks. This is the first time they spoke in weeks. We have some good news here, some bad news as well. Then we're going to get into what Nancy Pelosi said after the meeting and how she thinks it went, what the next steps are moving forward for the $1,200 stimulus check and the second stimulus package. But ultimately though, we're going to go over how this is good news because this is the first tangible step towards restarting negotiations since they broke down. This is the first time both sides have officially met. But before we get started, it would really mean a lot if you could like the video down below and subscribe to my channel so you could stay up to date on the second stimulus check, second stimulus package, as well as other news updates. And currently says that 50% of you watching are not subscribed to my channel. So if you'd like to stay up to date on what is going on in the world and be notified when new videos come out, well then please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. So a 25-minute call between House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows took place on Thursday, and this was the first time top negotiators on both sides spoke in weeks. Prior to Thursday's call, Pelosi and Mark Meadows hadn't spoken since talks imploded weeks ago, and negotiators walked away without a deal intended to bolster the U.S. economy and help struggling Americans pay their bills during the pandemic. Pelosi, before the call, she came out and spoke, and she said the conversation was only happening to respect the fact that President Donald Trump's representative, not even the lead negotiator, has reached out. She explained how she views Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin as the lead negotiator, and she goes on to say how she has struck many deals with him over the last 2 years. Pelosi went on to explain that we do not have shared values right now on the second stimulus package. The Democrats want something completely different than the Republicans. And she explained that is why it's very hard to come to an agreement on this quickly. Before the meeting with Meadows, she predicted that it could easily yield little progress, and she went in with a very negative mindset in the meeting, telling reporters that it could be a very short conversation if they're not ready to meet in the middle. She explained how Democrats are not going to budge on what they want, and she said, understand this, Republicans have to move and they have to increase the total price tag of their bill. She goes on to say, why should there be a bill that has far less than what the public needs? We have that responsibility. They're just going to have to come up with more money. So then they go on to meet. They have their 25-minute call, and after the 25-minute phone call between the pair, Pelosi issued a statement saying, this conversation made clear that the White House continues to disregard the needs of the American people as the virus crisis devastates lives and livelihoods. She explained how the Democrats and Republicans stand at a tragic impasse after the Trump administration again did not meet her demand to roughly double the price tag of the aid proposal bill to $2.2 trillion. She explained Democrats are willing to resume negotiations once Republicans start to take this process seriously. But she means by seriously is that once they increase the price tag. She explained how the issue right now is that Republicans and the White House continued failure to acknowledge the funding levels that experts, scientists, and the American people know is needed leaves our nation at a tragic impasse. When they are ready to come up and ready to increase the size of their bill, she said she will be ready to negotiate and discuss the particular issues. So ultimately, the phone call represented the first tangible step toward restarting negotiations between the Democrats and the Republicans since they broke down a couple of weeks ago. However, it concluded with talks in the same place as they've been for weeks with no further progress on a bill. They still agree on a $1,200 stimulus check. They still agree on enhanced unemployment benefits, but they don't agree on the total price tag, and that is why they are not making more progress right now. Nancy Pelosi goes on to say that it did nothing to break the ongoing impasse over negotiations for a new stimulus bill, leaving talks stalled as the pandemic continues to take a dire toll on the public health and on the economy in general. She made clear to reporters after the call that the negotiations over the next relief bill won't start again until the White House comes up to its top line offer. She said there's no reason to continue talks until the Trump administration moves and increases their total price tag. In the call with Meadows, she did offer to drop the Democratic bill from $2.4 trillion down to $2.2 trillion, but Mark Meadows and the White House and Republicans say that that is still way too high. With that being said, though, they are right now about $1 trillion apart on the next relief bill. Republicans want a $1 trillion package, and Democrats now want a $2.2 trillion package. Nancy Pelosi says we can't go any lower. Republicans say they can't go any higher. So that is where they stand right now. Anyways, that is just a quick update on what is going on with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package as of Friday, August 28th, 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.